Speaking of all things Jeep, we are revisiting a nearly decade-old question that's been raised by Lucas County commissioners. Why does Toledo, home of the Gladiator, the Wrangler, and of course the Jeep Fest, not have a Jeep museum? Michael Sandlin, he joins us in studio with more. We kind of dove into this today. Michael, what's keeping this plan in limbo?
Well, Jeff, Commissioner Pete Gerken tells us the idea remains in the hands of Jeep's parent company, Stellantis. So I reached out to Stellantis' PR team, and they say they're interested too, but they have no other updates. So we're exploring how another museum got its footing in Toledo, not with government funding, but through passion.
We can't do this on our own.
That was Commissioner Gerken last August, calling on Stellantis to help the city fund an interactive Jeep museum here in Toledo. The price tag Gerken floated at the time, $40 million, though he said he hoped Stellantis would match the county's contribution dollar for dollar.
This has to be a corporate investment with us to do it. Again, they own the stuff. They own the brand. We are the people, but they own the brand.
It's a steep price tag for both parties, and it's been radio silence ever since. But what if there was a different way to build a museum?
We are not funded by local, state, or federal tax monies. We are funded by generosity of donors.
That's Kate Fineski, director of the Museum of the Great Lakes, which sits just north of downtown on the east side.
Some of our nation's greatest warships were forged here.
The museum is a celebration of the maritime culture of the Great Lakes, and it was brought to life and kept alive by a mix of big donors and day-to-day sales.
All of our members that come and buy a membership, all of our visitors, there is a cost to get in.
Add in gift shop revenue and renting out space in their building, and they're able to fully function without any government bucks. And because they cover all of the Great Lakes, and not just Lake Erie, a lot of their funding comes from out of town, if not out of state. Fineski says Jeep has the same kind of appeal. And in order to build a museum, we don't have to limit ourselves to just the money in Toledo.
They have regional, if not national, if not worldwide appeal, so there could be some funding draws from out of there. I think it would be great to have another addition to our community, and, you know, Toledo loves their Jeep.
Fineski says in a city that already has plenty of draws, like the zoo, the art museum, and the imagination station, a Jeep museum would be a perfect fit for our city and give people one more reason to visit. Fineski floated downtown or nearby, like near a metro park, as a potential location. And we reached out to county commissioners and to UAW Local 12 about this idea. We have yet to hear back. In studio, I'm Michael Sandlin for WTOL 11.